Only true grit Corvette owners bring their cars out on a chilly day in the rain. No sunshine this year for the 6th annual Corvette Club of Windsor show. Club President Brian thanks all for coming out.
We have about approximately 160 cars. It rained all morning. The wind's been bad. It's been chilly, but you know what? We still have some pretty good members and visitors from out of town that wanted to come to the show. And we normally have around 225 cars. But you know what? The weather, you can't do nothing about it.
It's amazing the distances Corvette enthusiasts will travel to be part of this Windsor show.
Like we normally have people from Quebec in five different states and all over Ontario. So it's a big show and it's been getting bigger every year.
Corvette owners take a lot of pride in their cars, just like classic car people and hot rodders do. Brian says we're all part of the same family.
Corvette people are car people too. You know, we don't have a hot rod, we don't have big motors, we don't have open-wheeled cars and stuff like that, but we're still car guys and we still enjoy it and we love car shows.
That's obvious with the number of enthusiasts who turned out on a day like this. Coming up, an interview with Steve Plunkett, who puts on the London Fleetwood Classic Cruise. George was here with his rare 63 split-window Corvette. It was good to see George has finally a complete set of hubcaps on his car. Garrow is probably best known for his beautiful red 57 Chevy convertible, but he also owns a Corvette. Garrow's brother-in-law Pete is the owner of this 64 327 365 horse Corvette. We had a chance to talk at the show.
Oh, I like all kinds of cars. I've kind of gotten bitten by the Corvette bug a few years ago, probably about 12, 13 years ago, but I like all kinds of old antique cars, classic cars. And it all started when I started playing dinky cars with my Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars when I was a kid, so it all stemmed from there.
I got up with a couple of judges here in the rain, Les and Peter, and I asked what they were looking for in these cars.
In most cases, we're just looking for cleanliness. So we're looking in wheel wells, we're looking at tires, rims, interior, engine compartment, looking for grease.
Now it's Peter's turn.
A car should be original unless it's in a custom class. So we have a distinction for cars that have been modified, but the majority of the cars in this show are stock cars. So we're looking for everything that comes in the vehicle from the factory should be in the car, nothing else.
There are 13 classes of cars and 51 trophies handed out. As mentioned, it takes a lot of grit to be out showing your car on a day like this. But these Corvette guys and gals are tough. They don't mind a little rain. Now that chat with Steve Plunkett. He drove in all the way from London in his 59 Corvette to be part of this show. Steve has wanted to be at this show for a long time and wasn't about to let a little drizzle spoil his plans.
I have wanted to come here for a long time. It always conflicted with my big show in London, and this was one year that it didn't. And I know the setting is absolutely beautiful right here on the riverfront and so on, and so I took the opportunity to come down today.
Steve is a really nice guy, and there's something about cars, all cars, that's been in his blood for a long time.
I've been a gearhead since I was a little kid. I have no idea where it came from. My dad, my grandfather, none of them were into the car thing, but all things mechanical fascinates me. And the larger the better. Locomotives, ships. I'm staring at every ship that's going by right now. I enjoy it.
It really does take enthusiasm to drive 2 hours to a car show in the rain and then stand in the rain to show it off.
Yeah, I enjoy the people aspect of it. At my show, I actually hardly see any of the cars. But my favorite part is actually visiting with all the people and the big Friday night party that I put on as well. You're right, it's a people aspect that I enjoy.
I've often said car people are the best people. Steve agrees with that. We talked a bit about the cars and the celebrities who have come to his show over the years.
We've had some of the most famous people in the world on the property, and famous cars from the Batmobile and Munster Coach and Munster Coffinmobile and movie cars, TV show cars, just excellent.
Thanks to Steve and all who turned out on a drizzly Sunday for the Windsor Corvette Club show. And thanks to you for viewing. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you at the car shows and cruise nights.